perfect world, the epidemic of blindness would be easily treated and cured.
In a perfect world, there would be no need for Braille books, large print magazines, or recorded books. Senior citizens could enjoy reading materials regardless of print size.
In a perfect world, sports would not need to be modified for the blind.
We don't get an opportunity to play games like other children do. The equipment is never right. The schools don't spend money buying things like beeper balls and making sure that blind children are included. Most of us ride the sidelines and we're the last to be picked because we can't hit a ball or we can't shoot a ball through the hoop. It is a terrible feeling to go through your life wanting to be able to swing a bat, to be able to hit a ball or to kick a ball, and not to be able to do that because you can't run around the bases because there's no one to help you get around them.
We wouldn't have to just dream as we sit on the sidelines. We could do it.
In a perfect world, we would be able to break free of the small world we live in as blind people. We would be free to build real relationships with any people we meet. I wouldn't be known as that little blind girl. I would just be me. We could be ourselves. We would be free to see it all. I want to see it all.
We don't live in a perfect world. That's why we have Christian Record Services. Christian Record Services offers blind adults, teens, and children an avenue to experience a fuller life. Our camps enrich and empower young people. For 1 week a year, our campers enjoy friendships that are made, renewed, and maintained after camp is ended.
One of the main reasons that I keep coming back to Indian Creek is because of all my best friends that come here.
They crave that independent adventure in a safe environment. Camp is their way to see it all.
Thank you, Christian Record Services, for helping me to see a bigger world. I never would have imagined the friendships that camp has given me.
The kids here that aren't visually challenged, they made me feel like I'm welcome here. They made me feel like I'm no different from them, and I really appreciate that.
My camp friendships have opened so many doors to me. I want to do something more with my life.
I would like to go to college and become an architect.
Before attending camp, I didn't think about college or what I could do to give back to the world.
I want to be something, good. I want to make a name for myself. I want to be successful.
Thanks to Christian Record Services, I have broken free of my small world. I see with different eyes, and I'm anxious to help others see it all as I do.
Christian Record Services removes the barriers that hold some back in sports and in life. Our camping program lets young people find new sports to push the envelope in a place that is comfortable and safe. Campers attend these week-long, life-changing camps at no cost to them, thanks to the generosity of Christian Record Services sponsors.
Thank you, Christian Record Services, for sending me to blind camp. Last summer, I learned to water ski. I was so shaky at first, but I heard the voices of everyone in the boat. And I did it! This winter, I want to snow ski for the first time. And next summer, I want to learn how to surf.
Like I said, I am mastering the ocean.
I would never get to do this on my own. I can't wait to tell my blind friends so they'll come to camp with me next year.
Christian Record Services provides opportunities for more mature adults as well, through our talking magazines, Braille, large print Bible studies, and web magazine. In an age when technology advances at breathtaking speeds, the blind still struggle to find quality Christian reading materials. Christian Record Services provides these materials free of charge to any person who is blind or visually impaired.
Thank you, Christian Record. I hardly have the words to express my gratitude for your materials.
My absolute favorite magazine is the Encounter magazine that Christian Record Service produces. And I really wish from the bottom of my heart that they could make more encounters because they're my favorite.
They've purchased me a big print Bible, which I use all the time. Like whenever I go to church and stuff, it helps out a lot.
Christian Record Services reaches out to the world, helping the blind see Jesus. Although we don't live in a perfect world, we can offer hope to those who live with vision impairments.
A recent study by the Harris Poll showed that the number one fear Americans have is to get a cancer and to die. Right after that fear is the fear of going blind and losing your vision. Every day I have patients look at me and ask me, "Doctor, am I going to go blind?" And these patients are terrified. They are very afraid of losing their vision. While I may offer the greatest and best technology to help treat my patients, having a support structure outside of medicine can also be helpful to these people. That's why it's good to have organizations such as Christian Record Services who are able to help fill in the gaps in which medical care cannot fill in. And these gaps may include being a part of a community, being part of a group, having friends that understand your condition, having spiritual help. I am always in support of organizations that help the blind, just because I know how important vision is, and just because every single day I see patients that go blind and how terrified they are, and how much help they really need.
You can help. Through your financial gifts, Christian Record Services continues its century-long ministry to help the blind see Jesus and experience a fuller life. In a perfect world, there would be no blindness. Because we don't live in a perfect world, we need your help.
I'm Larry Pitcher. I'm president of Christian Record Services. Did you know that our staff has but one purpose? We want the blind to see Jesus.